Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Everyone is feeling very good. Okay, everyone is feeling very good. Alhamdulillah. Okay, bagus. All right. I do understand, yeah, because of these. And this is our final seminar for this month. I mean, we still have another 2 seminars left, which will be in June. So today will be our final seminar for the month of May, and next week there will be no class. And then I think I shall be meeting you guys on the 7th, yeah, on the 7th of June. Okay, and inshallah on the 7th of June will be the date for your test. Okay, will be the date for your test. So you'll be doing your test on the 7th of June. Yeah. Maybe the moment we are reaching towards 7th of June, if there are updates, then I'll inform you. And I will also inform you on how to go about your test, as in what platform that will be used, and then how to use that platform. If let's say I have decided to use Google Forms, for example. Okay, so inshallah nanti apa-apa I will inform you lah. All right. Okay, the purpose of today's seminar is for me to just discuss the sample of question. Up until now, if you look closely to what I have uploaded on iClass, especially on I discuss, yeah, I have covered up until toned purpose, intended audience, and point of view of a writer. Okay, and we are still left with the last topic, which is scheduled next week. Okay, but I guess up until now we have covered almost 90 or 95% of the whole topic for ELC 501. Okay, my advice is I do understand sometimes when you want to watch my video because I'm not in except for my voice, yeah. So maybe some of you, you ngantuk lah, you don't want to listen to it lah. My advice is for you to listen to the lecture video, because that lecture video helps you to understand the topic. Okay. Number two, once you may have a good grasp on the topic, you can also refer to the lecture notes. So the lecture notes are already available on iClass. So you just need to refer to notes and material section. And the last one is for you to do the exercises. Unfortunately, some of the exercises are not equipped or it didn't come together with the answers. So give it a try. You can discuss among yourself. You can refer to the notes for you to get the answers, or you can always come and see me as in discuss in the WhatsApp group. Okay. If there are questions, because I'm pretty sure not all questions that are not answered or they are not answerable. I mean, there are questions that you can answer and you should already know the answers. Yeah. Okay. So that is how we go about. And at the same time, you must be working on your article analysis as well as your forum discussion. You have to work hand in hand. You tak boleh buat, you cannot segregate these assessments. Or let me just focus on the test first and then later on tak. Because as you can see, right after your test, 2 weeks after that, which is on the 21st of June, will be your forum discussion. And during your forum discussion, you'll be submitting your article analysis. I think your article analysis will be on the following week, on the 28th of June, right? Mistaken, yeah? I give you another 1 week. So next month is the final month for you to submit everything. So you can imagine that if you pile things up, your assessments to the ends of the semester, and other than my course, there'll be other courses where your assessments or your assignments are piling up. I guess, nanti you will be in a state of mind where you just decide not to do it or not to focus or not to put your heart and soul in it, if you know what I'm trying to say here. So please don't do this. You must work hand in hand and you must work simultaneously. Okay, at the same time, you must be working on something else as well, especially on your article analysis as well as your presentation. Yeah, and that is why I have already came out with that consultation post, whereby once you have discussed, you just post only the representative. You just need to respond to it. You just post, based on the consultation requirements, and then I will respond to it, okay, to see whether you're on the right track, or maybe you have gone astray of from the right track or whatnot. Okay. All right. So we'll come back to that part in a while. Today, I just want to discuss with you the test. Okay. You can refer to the test with you. I can also use present now. Yeah. Okay, I hope you are able to view this. If you're not able to view the test papers, do let me know, yeah? Okay, if you are not able to see the test paper, nanti beritahu I don't want nanti short sendiri pula. Okay, can you see this test paper? Okay, are you able to view this test paper? Yes? No? Okay, yes. All right, thank you. Okay, now basically you will be getting the same test papers or somewhat similar to this. This is just a sample. Okay, and most likely, although it is a standardized test, and although this is a standardized test, and those taking or registered for this course for this semester, EPJJ students particularly, they will be sitting for this test on the 7th of June, inshallah. But although they are given, or we are given with the same passage, but of the same passage, there will be different questions for different classes, if you know what I mean, yeah? So there is a chance that the one that we are getting may not be the same as other classes taught by other lecturers, although we may get the same passage. And there's only one passage here. Ada satu sahaja. Okay, one long passage like this one. Okay, first step, read the passage. Read from the beginning until the end. Don't skip. Don't just go at one glance and then you quickly want to answer the question. No, read carefully. Read carefully, try to understand what the passage is all about. Okay, and also as I am explaining the test paper, should you have question, just shoot your question in the chat box. Yeah, so every now and then I'll just come and check. All right. Okay, so first step is for you to read. And of course, when you read, you will be gazing at words that are bold-faced like this one, shuffled, words or phrases that are italicized like this one. Those are the words and phrases that you may want to focus on more in order for you to understand. This is how you do, or how you analyze your so-called reading passage, yeah? Because you need to understand this reading passage. To what extent? Macam mana kita nak faham? Up to a point that when you refer to the question, you can already know which part of the passage is the answer. So you can already know, okay, just now I came across this at, I think, third or fourth paragraph, to that extent. Okay, but don't take too long for you to read this passage, or don't take too long for you to understand the passage, because at the end of the day, it's a test and you have questions that you have to refer to. Okay, so that's the first step. Next is for you to go through the questions. So in this case, you just need to scroll down and have a look at the questions. The other day, I had a chance of communicating and discussing with the coordinator of EPJJ for ELC courses, Puan Azhana. And I have informed her, I said, if we get the test papers in a form of Word document, what I plan to do is I will give you the passage in a form of PDF document. So that means you can have the passage in PDF document. However, the questions and answers will be in a form of Google form. Okay, where you just need to key in the answers. All right, because questions require you to write short answers. Tak ada paragraph essay on the questions ataupun an essay kind of questions. No, everything is short answers. So that's why we are going to use Google Form. And also, one thing good about Google Form is once you have submitted, you cannot resubmit, and you cannot continuously resubmitting your answers. or you cannot make changes. You know, once you have finalized the answers, the moment you click the submit button, that's it. All right. You cannot undo whatever that you have sent. All right. Okay, so that is the reason why lah, sebab kita nak control on that part. We don't want you to keep on changing your answers upon submission. Okay, so you go through the questions and then you have the first question that talks about the meaning of the word shuffling. Second questions, prevalent. Third question, meaning of seamless. Okay, in your mind, or the question is asking about the meaning of the word. So mentally, you dah boleh picture, you know, from which topic. So you can already know, oh, this is actually referring to the first topic. Okay, finding meaning. And then you also have the kata stated main idea, paragraph number 4, provide one major, one minor supporting detail. Okay, alright, dah faham dah. Dan kita ada major, kita ada minor supporting detail. Alright, so you dah tahu dah which topic we're referring to. And then you have this, the most suitable topic. Okay, Mr. E pun dah check up pasal ni. And then evidence here a bit. Okay, dia nak evidence. Alright, don't forget. And then go on. Question number 4 until at the end. Question number 11. Last kali 11 kan? 10 and 11. So upon going through all the questions, mentally you dah tahu dah, you are referring to which topic. Okay? That's how you should be good at. You jangan terkial-kial, terfikir mana satu dan sebagainya. Okay? Alright, itu satu. Oh yeah, don't forget to bring along your dictionary so that you can refer to your dictionary, yeah? Now let us look at one question to another, and along the way, inshallah, kalau ada tips, I'll just share with you how to answer the questions. Now for question finding meaning, I just want to remind you, we are not asking you the long definition from the dictionary. Kalau you kasih juga, I am totally sorry, I will not be awarding you any mark at all. Tak akan beri pun markah. Itu pun dah cerita kan macam mana nak go through these questions. Tapi hari ni kita buat in detail. I want to teach you how to get the answer. Okay. So kalau first answer itself, you dah macam, sir, I log out, log in ya sebab tak nampak. Okay, tak apa. Do whatever that it takes for you to ni. Okay, for you to have a look at this. Yeah. Alright. So the first question, this one, the answer itself, kalau you kasih long definition, you know what is long definition? The definition that is already available in the dictionary. You do that, you will not get any marks at all. Sayang tapi ada cara dia. How to get the answer? You can refer to my lecture note, but today I'm going to let you know again. Number 1, identify the word shuffling tu in what category. Word category. Kita cakap word category ni nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, adjective. Dia falls under what category? Tapi by just looking at the word shuffling here, you won't know because sometimes one word can be in many categories in English language. So you need to refer to the context of the word, how the word is used in the context. So that means you have to go back to the passage that contains the word shuffling kan. So try to read lah from this one lah, this part lah saya highlight kan sampai lah icons ni. So in a viral YouTube video from October 2011, a 1-year-old girl sweeps her fingers across an iPad touch screen, shuffling groups of icons. So you can see the word shuffling groups of icons. You know, you open your iPad touch screen too, and then you shuffle the groups of icons. You know, you change here and there, semua tu, shuffling. So you know that we are not actually referring to the dance movement shuffling. We are actually referring to shuffling. Okay, shuffling means you use your fingers and you shuffle the icons. So when you use your finger, you shuffle the icons. Shuffling here is a verb, kata kerja. So maybe in the question paper, tapi later on kalau you buat online, you can have your Word document. Bukalah satu Word document macam ni because you're doing it online kan. And then maybe tulislah kat situ. You number the document, the questions or the answers. Otherwise nanti kerang you lupa. You don't know which answer for which question. So nanti you nak copy paste balik kat dalam Google Forms tersebut. So let's say lah this is the question. Question 1A1. Buatlah macam tu. Boleh. Okay. Question 1A and then Roman 1. Shuffling. Okay. put there dalam bracket V lah, verb. Why? Because because the point here is for you to find another word that has the same meaning as the word shuffling. Okay, so if we were to refer to the answer key, the word here is dragging. So maybe when you are searching for the word, you terfikir shuffling. Other than shuffling, how else kita gerakkan jari kita? It's like macam you are dragging, you are dragging the icons in order for you to shuffle it, kan? You are dragging it, moving it around and around and around. Betul tak? So maybe the word is drag code. So you go and search in the dictionary and then you check the definition for dragging and you check the definition for shuffling. More or less, they share the same meaning. More or less, yeah? So in your mind, you dah fikir dah, I guess this is the word. Tapi of course, when you refer to the dictionary, the word is given to you is drag, not dragging, yeah? It's drag. Selalunya kata dasar. Tapi you have to add ing. Why? Because the word shuffling here also have ing. Mr. E dah cakap. You ganti ing dengan satu lagi perkataan pun mesti ada ing. And you ganti verb dengan verb. Dragging is a verb. Drag is a verb. Okay? So when you, let's say you put here dragging, it's a verb. So kat sini, almost lah, I can say almost 90% you are almost there. 90% yet, because whether or not that is the answer, that depends on the given answer key. Tapi you're almost there. You dah ikut peraturan tips yang saya ajar. This one ada ing, dragging pun ada ing. Ada verb, both are verbs. Okay, cukup syarat lah. Ikut syarat sah dia. Sah lah ni. Cuma betul atau tidak, itu belakang cerita. Bila when I mark your papers, then I know. Okay, because I have to also, I need to depend on the answer key. But if you look here, the answer key states that accept any other related meaning. Meaning to say, there are also some other words that may share the same or similar meaning to shuffling. The one giving here is dragging. Tapi bila you cari dalam kamus semua, you found another word. And when I look back in the dictionary, yeah, they share the same meaning as well. I will insyaAllah accept your answer. Tapi dengan syarat, you ikut jugalah tambah ing is a verb, so on. Satu dia buah kat sini, accept any other related meaning. Tapi this semester, you ada extra work sedikit. They want evidence. That means you can still find evidence. Evidence tu is like clue lah sebenarnya. They use the word evidence. But basically, they are actually asking you apa clue yang menyebabkan you rasa the word is dragging or the word dragging is the answer. So they want to ask you that clue. What is the clue? So you refer lah balik which part in the sentence. So clue dia tu can be just one word or a phrase, frasa. Or perhaps a complete sentence can also be a clue. Tapi not the whole passage, ya. Bukan keseluruhan passage ataupun keseluruhan paragraph. Itu kerja orang malas. You know, lazy people, they are like that. They don't know which is the clue. They simply copy all the passage or the paragraph. Dan dia kata, the clue is somewhere there. Saya pula yang nak kena cari clue tu. It's your job to find the clue, not my job to find the clue. Yeah? Okay? Kejap ya. Okay. Where was I just now? Alright. So it's your job to identify the clue and not mine, yeah? So here the clues are sweeps her finger across, because the phrase sweeps her fingers across too is like dragging lah kan. And we are also asking for second evidence, groups of icons, because you're dragging the icons, so group of icons also the clues. So here all I can say here is clues can be very subjective. Some people see these two as clues. Some may find other clues as well. So clues ni not definite, ya, bukan pasti, bukan confirm. They are very subjective. As long as those clues ataupun evidence justified. So when I look at the answer and I look at your evidence, memang justified, nampak menyokong kepada jawapan tersebut, I will accept insyaAllah. Tapi kalau clue tu tak ada kena-mengena and you tahu diri sendiri, you pun hentam. You pakai tulis je. You janganlah target betul. Kalau you dah hentam, betul tak kan? Kalau you hentam, you just tengoklah. Untung sabut timbul, untung batu tenggelam. Tu je. Okay, tapi you jangan target lah, oh confirm betul. Tak. Tapi kalau you confirm that is the clue, insyaAllah that will be the clue. As long as it is justified. Kalau dia tak relevant or tak justify the answer, then it's not actually the clues or the evidence. Yeah. Okay, so I just want you to understand that part. So basically for finding meaning ni, kalau you tengok dia ada extra work sedikit where you need to find evidence. Tapi instead of having 5 questions on finding meaning, dia hanya they limit it to only 3 questions sahaja because you need to find evidence. Yeah. So as you can see for question B, evidence is panjang nampak? Quite a long sentence. Yeah, panjang. As tablets, quite a long sentence. The same thing happens. This one is okay lah. This is just some phrases. So as I mentioned to you, it can be a sentence, it can be a phrase, satu frasa. Frasa ni shorter than sentence, or it can just be a word. All right, as a clue. But cannot be like the whole paragraph, itu kerja orang malas, or even the whole passage. You don't do that, yeah? You do that, I will not accept that as an answer. All right? So before we proceed, anything that you need to ask about finding meaning tak? That you are not sure? Or you have questions to ask? Moving untuk shuffling boleh ke? Moving, yes. You're moving your icons, boleh. You move your icons, boleh. Moving accepted. So, jawapan tu cari kat dalam kamus atau fikir sendiri. Okay. Actually, you think first. Okay, because kalau you cari kat kamus pun, you can go to the dictionary, open up your dictionary, and then you find the word shuffling. But not all dictionaries will provide you with suggested words that may have similar meaning. Tak ada. They will just give you the long definition saja. Tapi you can look at the long definition and that hopefully will trigger your mind to think of another word. Sebab kalau sekarang ni, like for example, Adriana kan, dia tanya, moving boleh ke? That means in Adriana's mind, dia dah dapat tengok dah. Dia kata macam moving juga. I mean, kita move kan. Icons tu, we move the icons kan. So moving boleh lah kot. So that is a process. Tapi to justify that part, betul ke moving is the answer? This is the time where you open up your dictionary and go to the word move pula. And then you look at the definition. So the definition of the word move and the definition of the word shuffling to shuffle to, you compare. If they are almost the same, you can never find definitions that are exactly the same. Susah. Tapi kalau you nampak, it's something there, you know. It talks about moving something. Shuffling pun talks about moving something. So it's there. So automatically in your mind, okay, I know. I think the answer is move. Contohlah. Tapi you refer back balik kepada the word that you have to find the meaning, shuffle tu, it ends with ing. So your word move must end with ing. Cukup dah syarat. Check balik, move tu verb ke? You look in the dictionary, they put that V, verb. Shuffling pun verb, alhamdulillah. Sama species. Okay lah tu. So syarat sah tu dah dapat. Betul atau tidak? That is another story. Betul atau tidak? That is another story. At least you dah meet up. Because kalau you tak meet up the requirement, ing you tak tambah. Kalau dia past tense ada ed, you don't put ed. Or you don't change. Kalau dia verb yang tu, you tak tukar kepada yang past tense form. That part saja you dah salah. Terus tak dapat jawapan. Okay. What more, kalau jawapan tu dah betul. Contohnya macam Adriana tadi tulis move sahaja. Sedangkan shuffling tu ada ing. You won't get mark. But sometimes I notice certain semesters, the resource person can be very lenient. Dia kata, kalau student tak tukar ing or ed or past tense ke or add an s ke, we give them half mark. Sometimes that happens. But you can never rely on that. Kalau this semester, dia orang kata, oh, this semester kita dah kurangkan soalan. So, student should be able to find the right answer. So, kalau dia tak tulis ing, give 0. Rugi. Move tu dah betul dah. Tak ada ing je. Dapat 0. It's a waste of time. Nak cari perkataan tu kan senang. So be extra careful. Okay. Any other question? Maksudnya, sir, moving boleh dapat full mark? Yes. Anyone else? Rest semua okay? Maybe you also have in mind, Mr. E, let's say lah, I am so afraid. I have I have 2 or 3 words that I think could be the answers. Can I write all the words? You boleh tulis, but I will accept only the first word as your final answer. Okay. Oh, I see. I need, sorry. Need to follow the original word. Need to follow the original word? Yes, in terms of yang ing, eds. Kalau original word ada s, you tambah s. Sebab ada in present tense, kalau let's say you singular person like he, the verb eat tu tambah s kan? So he eats. Nak ganti consume contohnya. Consume pun makan juga. Tambah letak perkataan consume, must also add an s. Sebab in your the idea is, okay, the idea is when you replace the word, you take out the word eat and you replace the word consume, the sentence functions accordingly. That is the idea. So that is why kalau the original word ada s, you also must put an s. Alright. Okay. Kalau ada, just shoot your question in the chat box, nanti I'll refer back. Otherwise nanti kan kita lambat pula. Alright. Kalau boleh, I just want to keep this thing as swift as possible, ya. Short and sweet. Okay. Kau tak duduk je depan ni sampai pukul 4 petang tu. You okay, you dah habis dengan ni, and then maybe 4 o'clock you have another class, another different thing. I'll be repeating this thing over again with another class, tau tak? I tak boleh cakap dengan dia orang, refer je lah to the first video, tak ada. Saya jadi bosan, saya repeat balik benda ni semua. Okay. You dah okay dah, tentang pukul 4 pun you tak ada kelas. Dah senang lenang dah nak tunggu berbuka. Question number 2. Now, identify the stated main idea. Hari tu dah ajar, stated main idea means that topic, sentence. Always remember. Kadang-kadang they use the term stated main idea. Kadang-kadang they use the term topic, sentence. Always remember they are the same. They are the same. Now, dia kata paragraph number 5. Paragraph number 4. Tak tahu macam tadi saya pun dah terkeliru. 5 ke 4 ke? Buatlah, pergi tengok. Kalau identify, kenal pasti. 1V. Cari paragraph 1V. This is the paragraph 1V. So just focus on this part sahaja. Now, I have also shared some tips with you. First, you read this passage, paragraph, sorry. Read this paragraph. Dah habis, ask yourself, what this paragraph is about. So this paragraph is about something. That would be your answer kan. With that answer, try to find in this paragraph which sentence yang reflect the answer. Which sentence that reflects the answer directly or accordingly. That sentence could be your topic sentence. Itu first. Itu orang yang memang dia dah betul-betul faham lah konsep topic sentence ni or stated main idea. Okay, which one that reflects, yeah. But kadang-kadang you also memang totally burn up. Memang orang kata terus lah lupa tepuk. Orang kata otak tepu lah contohnya. Tak ada. There's no such thing as otak tepu. Albert Einstein yang bijak tu pun, dia guna otak dia 5% saja out of that 100% capacity. Itu yang bijak, genius. Kita yang tak berapa nak bijak ni rasa-rasa tepu ke 100%? I don't think so. Dia bukan otak tepu. Dia terlalu sangat banyak membaca, dia jadi penat. Your brain can be exhausted, tapi bukan fully utilized, tak ada jarang-jarang okay, tu selingan sedikit. Coming back to this one, nak jawab masa ni, ya Allah, lupa lah apalah ni. Okay, ni cara kedua. So I'm not teaching you but sharing you some tips. Identify the sentences in this paragraph. So you have in most cases sampai sini first sentence, then you have the second sentence and open blah 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 sampai mana reader second. And then you have the third sentence, blah, 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 up until text. Fourth sentence, 1 until mana? Okay, borders. Fifth sentence, daripada sini sampai sini. And then this is the sixth one. Okay, there are 6 sentences lah, all in all. There are 6 sentences. Out of the 6 sentences, 1 of them is the topic sentence. So kat sini, I don't want you to copy separuh-separuh jalan, if you know what I mean, yeah? If you decide the first sentence is the answer, then copy the first sentence exactly. In most cases, right up until text. Itu je yang kita nak. Itu sahaja yang kita nak. Kalau you feel that the second sentence is the topic sentence or stated when I did, then copy the second sentence up until yang nokta ni. Jangan tinggal sedikit pun. That is the tips that I can share with you. But which sentence? I to go back to the first tip tadi tu. whichever sentence that reflects your answer, what this paragraph is all about. Okay, what paragraph is all about. Tapi hari tu saya dah cakap, kalau dah let's say dah kelang kabut dah tak tahu mana satu, more than 80% or 85% chance, yeah, that the first sentence is the stated main idea. More than 80%, tapi bukanlah 100%. Can also be that tak tahulah this semester, maybe the topic sentence or the stated idea belongs to the less than 20% tu. Bukan 80%, bukan more 80% tu. Kita tak tahu, Allah nak duga kita kan? Kita tak tahu. Saya pun tak tahu until I get to see the question paper. So if you refer to this answer key for question number 2, in most cases, paper books have more obvious topography than on-screen text. Sorry. Can you see that is the first sentence? Betul tak saya cakap more than 80%? Ini kalau kita belajar ke barang kalian, probability, then you know that you stand more than 80% chance of getting the answer correct. So yang the third tips tu, kalau dah betul-betul tepu, quote and unquote, tepu, then straight away copy the first sentence. Itu yang saya cakap tadi. Untung-untung sabut timbul lah. Untung-untung batu tenggelam. Kalau ada rezeki ada. Kalau tak ada tak apalah. Satu markah je pun. I think 1 mark kan. One mark. Because stated main idea always 1 mark. Now, the second B, major supporting detail, minor supporting detail. Now, this is very important. If we were to refer to the same paragraph, this is the paragraph. If you have identified this as your topic sentence, itu dah topic sentence. The sentence after that, beginning daripada an open paperback ni sampailah ke teks ni, dia termasuk, it includes major idea, minor idea. Or major supporting details, minor supporting details. Sama je. Major ideas, minor ideas, major supporting details, minor supporting, sama. Dia banyak terminologi sebab orang tulis buku, lain orang punya terms. Yang orang dia tulis buku, dia terms dia begini. Tapi perkataan major dan minor tu remains the same. Okay, so you should understand that. Now, when we talk about major, it's basically elaboration, explanation, itu major. Sekarang ni, the question asks, give only one sentence major, one sentence minor. So you tengoklah, paling senang nak identify is minor as compared to major, betul tak? Okay, paling senang is for us to identify minor as compared to major. Okay? Tapi up to you. I have given you. Minor, they are specific, they're very details. They are in a form of examples, data. You can refer to my notes, yeah? Kalau major, they are in a form of explanation, elaboration. Dia pengembangan isi saja, belum masuk lagi details. Dia hanya you elaborate from the main point. So if you were to refer to the passage, to the answer key, Alright, if we were to refer to the answer key, so the major idea here is an open paperback presents a reader blah 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 sampailah the reader ni, orient reader ni. So if we look here, this is the major sampai reader. And normally what follows a main topic, what follows the main topic or the stated idea or the topic sentence is major lah. Lepas tu baru diikuti dengan minor, betul tak? So kedudukan ni pun memainkan peranan yang penting tau. Kalau you nak tikam pun, orang kata, you tahu tak tikam? Tikam means you don't know the answer. You nak simply choose je. Nak tikam pun tikam biarlah betul. So tadi bila you dah magic, tadi first you tak tahu mana topic sentence. You teringat mesti kata, most likely the first sentence is a topic sentence. So you pilih je lah. In most cases, okay, now you have answered the first question. Now the second question cakap, what is the major idea? Trust your heart, follow your gut. Normally after topic sentence is the major idea. Because major, dia elaborate on the main topic. On the topic sentence. Dia elaborate kan, dia kembangkan isi tu. And open blah 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 ni sampai lari dia ni is the major idea. Dah dua dah betul tu. Walaupun tikam tak tahu. Tapi because you know the position, kedudukan sentence tu. So study hard, study smart is two different things, ya. Okay, saya tak nak you tikam buta. You tikam pun tikam dengan ilmu yang betul. At least, you know, probability to chances of getting it right tu is there. Otherwise, nanti tikam pun markah tak ada. Rugi. Alright. And then you can and then let us look at the answer here. Or all these features not only make. So there are two major ideas here. If you were to refer to my notes, memang actually sometimes you can have two majors. And after each major, you can have minor. So in this case, the first minor ni, the reader can focus on single page book ni kan. This is minor. So the reader tu, ni, the reader can focus on a single sampai text ni. This one becomes minor. Because why? It gives more details for the major. And also Mr. Ida cakap, after major followed by minor. Ini kalau nak tikam lah ni. Dia nak satu je contoh. Dia tak nak kita listkan semua-semuanya. In this passage, in this paragraph itself ada dua major. We don't want both. We just want one saja. Markah satu. Satu markah. One mark. Okay, there's only one mark. For each. So they just want one sahaja. Although there are two majors, one. You janganlah salin dua-dua You copy dua-dua ke, you tulis dua-dua cepat-cepat, I'll take the first one as the answer. Buatnya the first one is not the answer, the second one is the answer, you rugi kat situ. So you must be confident in your answers as well, yeah? Is there a question ke? Tengah bunyi ping. Oh no. Okay. But if the first answer is the wrong answer and the third answer is the right answer, do you still consider the first answer as the answer? Okay, Sabrina, if you are referring to answers that you put in, tak kisahlah apa-apa soalan, Let's say you think that there are more than one answers, You not just give it a try. I will take the first answer as your final answer, not correct answer, final. If your first answer is wrong, the second answer is correct pun saya takkan terima the second one. Because it's not my job to choose answers from you. It's your job to write the right answer. Bukan saya yang kena pilih. Sekarang ni test ni is about you. It's not about me. And in fact, if you notice and if you go around and ask, some lecturers awal-awal cakap, you write more than one answer, I don't accept any answer at all. Jangan cakap macam itu. Tapi in my case, if I do that, surely nanti ramai yang menjunam markah tak dapat more than average. So we don't want that to happen. So I still can accept. You nak tulis 10 jawapan pun saya boleh terima. But I will take the first answer saja as your final answer. Kalau the first answer is wrong, the second answer is correct, you still get wrong. So kalau you nak tulis banyak-banyak, pastikan the first answer is the right answer lah. Because I'll take the first answer saja. Okay? I hope you understand that part. Because kalau you nak tulis all the possible answers, baik setiap satu soalan tu, you copy balik passage, you cakap Mr. E, the answer is here. Go and find on your own. Because I'll be choosing on my own kan? Betul tak? Tak boleh lah because this test is about you, it's not about me. Faham Faham. Harap faham lah. Tapi I can still accept you nak tulis 10 jawapan pun saya tak ada masalah. But I'll take the first answer as your final. And if the first answer is wrong, then it's wrong. So try not to gamble on that part. Kalau you boleh ada banyak masa nak fikirkan possible answers, why not you focus on just one answer that you find or you think that that could be the right answer. Just focus your heart and your soul on it. Make sure that that is the right answer. Daripada you nak fikirkan banyak-banyak jawapan, you will be wasting your time. Okay? You akan membazirkan banyak masa. Okay. Dan faham major, minor, supporting details and also ni, I hope you do understand If you do not know how to differentiate between major and minor, normally whatever that comes after topic sentence is major. And whatever comes after major is of course minor. Okay, tapi bukan semua writers tulis macam tu. Ada writers tulis topic sentence and then major one and then major tu and then baru dia tulis minors dia. Pun ada. So that is why I say that you only opt to that tikam tu, yang which one tu yang saya cakap tadi tu, yang the normally tu, whenever you feel that you dah memang clueless, you tak tahu lagi dah jawapannya. But if you notice all of this question this question stated idea major and minor ni, kita tak nak jawapan dalam bentuk frasa, maksudnya separuh-separuh, tak ada. Complete sentence. So bila copy balik sentence from the paragraph, copy the full sentence. Jangan separuh-separuh. That happens. Kadang-kadang resource person akan tulis kat situ, do not accept answers that is not complete or in a complete sentence. Okay, so no question. If you have, please shoot in the the chat box. Nanti later I'll check. Macam tadi lah, from what every now and then I'll check. The third question, they ask you the most suitable, suitable topic for the content of paragraph. Ni 5 campur 1 campur 1, 6 lah. 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7. 5 plus 1 plus 1, 7. So paragraph number 7, if you don't know whether this is 7 ke tak 7 ke, cari lah V11. Mana V11? This is V11. You read the paragraph. Faham kan? Although you have read, tapi you baca lagi sekali. Although you have read, you baca lagi. Okay, you read again. And then you ask yourself, what is the possible topic? So topic is basically, it answers the question, what this paragraph is all about. So once you have that answer could be your possible answer. So if we were to refer here, topic, sense of control and memory in navigating text. Sense of control and memory in navigating text. Now let us refer back to the paragraph. Okay. Furthermore, surveys have indicated that screens and e-readers interfered with 2 other important aspects of navigating text: serendipity and a sense of control. Okay. So as you can see here, basically, the topic, kalau you tengok kat sini jawapan dia, sense of control and memory in navigating text is a phrase, frasa, because it is an incomplete sentence. So topic is not one complete sentence. Topic slightly, topic, kalau ditanya what is the topic of certain paragraph, you go back to the paragraph, try to identify what is the topic sentence of that paragraph. And normally is the first sentence lah, as I mentioned to you. So if you refer back to here, the first sentence is the topic sentence, kan? And then dia ada kat situ, and then the answer given here is sense of control and memory in navigating text. Do you have the word navigating tak here? Ada navigating text. Sense of control. And you have the word memory tak? Okay, serendipity itulah lebih kurang So, tu je. So basically, it's just a phrase, okay? You make it in a shorter way. That is the possible topic. Don't copy the first sentence here because the question didn't ask the topic sentence. The question asked the topic. Beza topic dan topic sentence. Okay. If I talk about, let's say, first paragraph, I talk about places for you to go and eat in Kuala Lumpur. Second paragraph, I talk about places that you should visit in Kuala Lumpur. Third paragraph, I talk about places that you can go for shopping in Kuala Lumpur. Banyak tu. Eat, visit, shopping, you know. If I ask you, what is the first what is the topic about, what is the topic sentence of paragraph number 1? So you cakap lah, there are many places that one can go there are many places that one can go to eat in Kuala Lumpur. Complete sentence kan? And probably that will be the first sentence of the paragraph. Try to imagine this, yeah. But if I ask you, what is the topic of the first paragraph, you tak boleh tulis dalam ayat penuh. You kena tulis just short sentence or phrase saja. Places to eat in Kuala Lumpur, tu je. You tak tulis pun ni complete sentence. There are many places, tak ada. You tulis places to eat in Kuala Lumpur. Simple. Because the whole paragraph talks about places to eat je. The second paragraph tu talks about places to visit, tak sama. Nampak tak? That is the difference between topic and topic sentence, ya. Kejap, ada orang join. Tinggal marah, dia lama-lama tunggu. Okay. Muhammad Amar lah kot, ya. Faham, alhamdulillah. Stated means idea. Stated means idea. Topic sentence kan, Mr. E. And normally it was the first, yes. Normally more than 80%, ya. Tapi not 100%. Ya, not 100%. Tak tahulah kalau di semester Allah nak duga, and then dia masukkan topik sentence tu dalam 20% or less than 20% tu. Sebab if you refer to my lecture notes, a topic sentence can also be in the center of the paragraph or can also be towards the end of the paragraph. Boleh juga. Kalau Allah nak duga, mana tahu kan. Tapi sekurang-kurangnya you read and you know there's a possibility. I am talking about those people yang memang dia dah, orang kata tu lah saya cakap tadi, burn out ataupun dia dah tepu. Dia kata tak tahu ni, nak tikam lah ni, nak tikam jawapan. Tikam pun tikam betul. Kita nak tikam orang pun tikam orang yang betul. Jangan salah tikam. Sekarang matlamat tak tercapai. Sama juga nak tikam jawapan pun tikam jawapan yang kita confirm lah rasa betul. So Mr. Ida mentioned more than 80% is the first sentence, then copy je exactly the first sentence ya. I harap Allah tak duga. Ya betul, saya mengharapkan. Tak apa, saya doa dipermudahkan awak punya test ni, insya-Allah, jangan risau ya. Dipermudahkan test awak ni. Kok nanti sebelum test tu saya dapatlah sedikit-sedikit epiphany, epiphany tu macam bukanlah ramalan, dia macam wahyu lah lebih kurang Kok tidur bulan Ramadan ni kita dah masuk 10 Ramadan dah masuk pun 10 Ramadan terakhir. Kok lah tiba-tiba datang Allah kasih petunjuk dalam mimpi ke mana tahu bukanlah karamah pun saya ni, tapi Allah nak berilah konon-kononnya. Ni kok beritahu lah student kok keluar contoh. InsyaAllah lah saya beritahu. Kalau ada, jangan mengharapkan pula pasal benda tu. Tepu macam saya ke? Ya Allah Akbar. Macam mana ID macam ni you tepu? Saya tak tahu. Lebih kurang lah tu Wahyu, terima kasih. Okay, alright, alhamdulillah, insyaAllah. Okay, saya cuba ya. Saya doa, bukan cuba, saya sentiasa doa. Saya sentiasa doa dipermudahkan. But sometimes, you know, if let's say I can get nanti insyaAllah when we do the test nanti, perhaps I will take about 5 to 10 minutes to go through the questions with all of you before you answer the questions. Saya selalu buat macam tu dengan student saya. Itu kalau dalam face to face. Kalau dalam online pun saya buat. Tapi dengan syarat you kena join macam ni lah, ramai-ramai macam ni, and duduk depan-depan. Sebab saya akan terangkan satu persatu dulu. Okay, saya akan beri ingatan, takut-takut nanti you lupa. Macam tu lah. Then baru you start jawab soalan. Bukan terus-terus saya kasih je soalan tu, tak ada. We'll go through first, don't worry. Tapi bukan saya tolong you still have to help yourself. Itu most importantly, you kena tolong diri you. Tapi we'll go through one question to one, just to give you a reminder. Contoh nak ingatkan, ni ada ING ni, apa saya cakap hari tu pasal, macam tu lah lebih kurang. Just to ring some bells, so that you teringat, okay, insyaAllah. Supaya you tak adalah terus-terus, kita akan go through. Tapi syarat you join dulu, and join on time. Ini pukul 3 pun dapat 30-40 orang ni, pukul 3 ni. So kena join on time lah. If the test starts at 2, then you have to be there on time at 2. I want to spend about 5 to 10 minutes just to go through the questions papers, and then you are on your own, submit the answers, and no late submission. Nanti adalah peraturan dia. I'll inform you, ya. Okay, let us go back to the question. Kalau tidak nanti kan ada juga habis lambat ni kan, ya. Okay. Alright. Done with this. Ni pun dah habis, topik pun habis. Of course, provide evidence. Whenever you want to do this exercise, I highly advise you do it and you refer to the answers, every question, so that you know, kenapa dia cakap this is the evidence. Go back to the passage, look at it. Ada tak evidence ni memberi you satu clue kepada jawapan ni? Okay, and normally the evidence has to be in the same paragraph. If this is referring to the paragraph number 7 tu, then the evidence also must be. Janganlah cik evidence kat paragraph lain pula. Tak ada kena-mengena tu. It has to be in the same paragraph, ya. And also another gentle reminder, don't try your very hard nak find evidence so betul-betul sampai you crack your head. Tak perlu. Markah separuh je bang. Kita punya evidence 1 separuh markah, evidence 2 pun separuh markah. Do you think worth it for you to spend at more than 20 minutes just on the evidence ke? Not worth it of your time, ya. Okay, so try to just guess. Ada yang mungkin dia akan jawab macam ni, screens and e-readers interfered with 2 other important aspects. Dia mungkin tak salin pun navigating text tu. I will still accept that answer, insyaAllah. Tak adalah saya rigid sangat. Okay, given the circumstance, we cannot be too rigid. Tapi, let's say the evidence is totally wrong. Tak ada apa, memang tak relevan langsung kepada topik. It's not relevant at all to the answer given. Of course, I have to reject that one. Walaupun jawapan betul, tapi evidence you tak dapat markah lah. And don't be too sad about it. It's just half mark. Yeah? Okay. Alright. Question number 4. The question asks, now, recent surveys suggest that most people still prefer paper, especially when reading intensively. Attitudes are changing as tablets and e-reading technology improve and reading digital books for facts and fun becomes more common. So this excerpt, ni kita panggil excerpt lah petikan ini diambil from lines 22 up until 25. Now, make an inference based on the above statements. Provide 2 evidence to support your answer. So when we talk about inference ni, if you look at my note, ya, inference is basically you go beyond. Itu pun dalam note saya tu pun saya cakap. Maksud dalam bahasa Melayu lah untuk semua mudah faham. For us to understand the underlying meaning. Maksud yang tersirat. That means you jangan ambil maksud yang tersurat. Boleh rujuk maksud yang tersurat, tapi go beyond than that. Go beyond a little bit than that. Okay, go beyond a little bit than that. Macam mana tu? Okay. So jangan ingat kita. That means we are actually looking at the what the writer is trying to convey. Apa sebenarnya writer tu nak cakap? So recent survey suggests that most people still prefer paper. So orang masih lagi suka paper, especially when reading intensively. Reading intensively ni bila kita betul-betul nak membaca lah. Macam saya, even I myself, although I am prone to use of to the use of technology, I like the use of technology. Tapi whenever I need to read papers, publish papers ke, publications ke, I still print it out, duduk letak atas meja, go through one by one. That is intensive reading. Okay, intensive reading. And then the second sentence, attitudes are changing as tablets and e-reading technology improve. Yeah. Compared to yang dulu-dulu, you tak boleh besarkan, you tak boleh kecilkan. Not most of the websites PDF, not most of the websites available online, they are mobile friendly, and dia tak ada reader availability. That means dia tak ada dalam format yang lagi senang untuk kita membaca. Sekarang ni boleh, kalau you use Safari ke iPhone, dah boleh tukar dah. Every website they have that, ya. Tapi dulu-dulu tak ada. So they are improving. So as they improve, you know, the use of tablet lagi besar daripada handphone, so nampak macam buku. Okay, reading digital books for facts and fun becomes more common. Dah banyak dah. In fact, if you see the millennials, the Gen Z generation, the Y generation, they are now into this. Okay, they are now into this. And ask yourself, when was the last time you read a newspaper? Ask yourself, when was the last time you read an article, a book, for example. Yeah. So we read more on Facebook, we read more on Instagrams, people's punya ni. We read more on things shared on Twitter, tapi we rarely read books now, because of the advanced technology, people have become accustomed to it. Nampak tak? So this is how you interpret. Inilah you punya interpretation you. Interpretation that go beyond a little bit than that. So let us look at the given example. Given the answer here. Yeah, people read digital text and paper books for different purposes, or technology changes people's attitude towards reading. That is how you infer. Okay. I think the way I explained just now is the second one. Technology changes people's attitude. Dulu people like to read. They need to print out the papers and everything. But now, because of the advanced technology, that makes you feel comfortable or more comfortable. Lagi senang, lagi mudah. Then that people now opt to reading using technology or e-book contohnya. If your answer more or less the same as the second one ni, macam saya, in the case of mine, the way I explained just now is more or less the second answer, I still accept that. Tak adalah I follow word by word here, ya, because ada dalam bracket ni, as you can see, accept any other logical answer. Okay, evidence ni saya tak naklah focus too much, because your job is just to find evidence yang relevant ataupun very much related to the answer. If this is the answer, then insyaAllah your evidence should be pointing at that answer, insyaAllah, ya, insyaAllah. Alright. So I just want you to understand the part of inferencing tu je, the way you infer tu. You have to go a little bit beyond than that. Try to understand apa sebenarnya yang dia nak sampaikan. Alright. Question so far? Alright, ya Allah, really thanks. Baru habis tugas Mr. E. Mr. E, evidence tu kita kena bagi full sentence lah kan. Not necessarily, Amira. Not necessarily, ya, that you have to use full sentence. Tak semestinya. It can just be a phrase, frasa pun boleh. One word pun can be an evidence. Not necessarily full sentence. Macam saya tunjuk tadi lah, if you refer here, you know, your answer key tadi tu. Alright. Kita ambil yang the first one lah, macam this one, nampak? Just macam ni consider like 2 words lah, 2 words or 3 words. Ni like one phrase lah, satu frasa. Like this one is like a complete sentence already, panjang. So not necessarily, that depends. Tapi itulah yang saya cakap. Janganlah you rasa malas ataupun you kata nanti salin satu je perkataan, rupanya jawapannya panjang macam ini. Baik salin je panjang macam ni. Okey lah, kalau macam ni almost one sentence acceptable lagi. Tapi yang saya tak boleh accept, dia salin semua satu paragraf tu. Dia kata evidence 1 and 2 is in the paragraph. Itu pemalas. Itu you won't get marks, ya. Alright. Okay, no question about the inference question or inferential question. Let us move on. Question number 5, implied mean idea. Now, implied mean idea ni is basically sama macam stated mean idea. But stated mean idea, it is there. Implied mean idea ni, dia punya gist of the idea tu, they are all scattered in the passage. Dia tak ditulis dalam satu sentence and normally in the first sentence. Tak. They are all scattered. Idea tu scattered. Contohnya, the first part of the paragraph talks about places to, tadi imagine just now saya cakap in Kuala Lumpur, places to eat. No? The first part only talk about Chinese food ke, and or maybe talk about a beverage sahaja ke. The second part baru masuk makanan. The third part masuk masa dessert ke. So idea tu is there, tapi they're all scattered. You know, so that is why you don't have like a complete sentence to tell you. Normally, if let's say the question kata ni, satu lagi tips I can share with you. If the question asks you, what is the implied mean idea for paragraph number 6? This is 6 lah, 5 plus 1, 6, yeah. Confirm dalam paragraph 6 ni tak ada topic sentence. Tak ada stated mean idea. Sama dua benda dua tu. Topic sentence. There's no topic sentence. Because if a paragraph has a topic sentence, then that paragraph cannot have implied mean idea. Dia either or. Macam tadi kita tengok yang dia cari pasal stated mean idea, dia takkan ada implied mean idea. So implied mean idea, you refer to my notes, is basically you pick ideas ya dalam paragraph tersebut. In that particular paragraph, some part is here, some part here. You combine and form them in one complete sentence. Now let us look at the answer here. The answer here is reading text on paper creates better understanding compared to reading text on screens, as it is easier to navigate text on paper. So this is the answer. And it's a complete sentence. Dia bukan dalam bentuk frasa ke, not in a form of few words sahaja ke, no. It's a complete sentence. So once you dah dapat dia punya gist daripada passage tersebut, if you refer to the passage, passage number 6 ni, okay, this is a passage. Some part talks about yang the first part tu, yang dia kata kat sini tadi. Okay, better understanding compared to. So they were comparing lah. So dia kata paper punya reading better than on screens punya reading. Dia cakap macam tu. Okay, or text on screens. Okay, easier to navigate. Macam tu lah dia cakap. Okay, they are comparing. So that is why there's no one sentence that actually talks about this. Because, you know, they are all scattered. The ideas are all scattered in that paragraph. So you kena gabung-gabungkan idea tersebut, make it in a complete sentence. Because as you can see here, this sentence ni dia tak ada kat dalam passage tersebut. In one complete sentence, mana ada? So that means you have to come up with your own sentence. Tapi idea dia tu mesti datang daripada sini. The gist of that sentence must come from the paragraph. Your job is just to cantumkan mereka, make them into a complete sentence. Okay? So that is what is meant by implied mean idea. Questions so far about implied mean idea? Evidence ni saya tak nak sentuh lah. Sorry. No question? Senyap je ni? Tertidur kah? Are you all okay? Alright, yes. It depends on the question juga. Okay. Implied mean idea kena buat ayat comparison ke? No, not necessarily. Tapi kena buat ayat sendiri. You have to do your own sentence. Yeah, Adriana, you have to do your own sentence. Alright, you cannot take the first sentence. Kalau you take the first sentence, that is not implied mean idea. Nadira asks, so Mr. E, we can paraphrase the sentences to make it shorter. Kalau sentences itu panjang. If you are referring to implied mean idea, you are actually building a sentence. You're not paraphrasing it. You're building it. You tak paraphrase. But if you are talking about evidence, I do not suggest or do not advise you to paraphrase. Sebab evidence, you must show exactly as how it is. Kalau answers tu untuk implied main idea, you don't paraphrase. Implied main idea is basically your main idea. You tengok paragraph tu, dia compare reading on the passage, the first part of the paragraph, reading on the passage, or on papers, and then they compare dengan reading on tablets ke dan sebagainya lah, okay, or gadget macam tu contohnya, and which one is better. Turns out that the first one is better. Tapi if you go through one sentence to another, tak ada pun sentence cakap yang reading on paper better than reading on tablet. Dia tak cakap, ni lebih kurang lah, dia tak cakap macam itu. Tapi you know that the whole paragraph actually comparing these two. So that is why you come up with that one complete sentence. Tapi reading on papers and reading on tablets or gadgets ni, itu idea yang you ambil daripada paragraph tersebut. Tapi if you just put there reading on papers are better than reading on, they are not complete sentence. You must make them in the complete sentence. That is what is meant by stated main idea. Oh, sorry, implied main idea, yeah? Okay, good. Moving along. Okay, now type of support ni actually they are referring to, this is question number 6, they are referring to type of support, major details or minor details lah, atau major ideas or minor supporting ideas tu. Major supporting details or minor supporting details, ataupun major ideas, minor ideas, itu sama je terminologi dia tu, they are referring to. So type of support ni selalunya kita refer pada minor sebenarnya. So minor ni dia banyak sedikit. Contohnya macam saya cakap tadi lah, examples, contohnya apa ni, statistic, research. So in this case, kita go through. I want to teach you because this question is very easy. Easy peasy. Senang nak score sebenarnya. Question number 6 ni. So pergi paragraph X. Itu paragraph 10 ya. Tapi sebab tak pandai diorang menegak, dia kata tu paragraph X. Tak apa. Janji sampai ke paragraph tersebut. Now, based on a detailed 2005 survey of 113 people in Northern California, Ziming Liu of San Jose State University concluded that people reading on screens tend to take a lot of shortcuts. For example, they spend more time browsing, blah, blah, blah. In addition, when reading on screens, people seem less inclined to engage in what psychologists call metacognitive learning regulation. This includes setting specific goals. So reading different habis ya. Saya tengok dekat sini, to me, I don't know yet. I have not looked at the answers yet. But looking at this, I can already find three types of supporting details here. 3 types of supporting details here. So let us look at the answers. Kita nak jawapan dulu sekejap. Number 1, research findings. So dia kata kat sini research findings. That is the first type, yeah. Based on a detailed 2005, 113 blah 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 concluded that reading. Kan ada kata survey ni, survey tu research findings lah. Tapi ada yang mungkin ditulis kat sini survey. Sometimes they accept, tapi the terminology ni you kena ingat. Kalau you buka saya punya, if you open up my apa ni, kalau you really refer lah pada saya punya notes. In fact, alright, let me buka kejap just to show to you ya. Major and minor ideas ni. Okay, if you really refer to my notes ya. Sebentar. Ni. Nampak tak kat bawah ni? Ini yang saya kata kalau you refer to, if you really listen to my lecture video, saya ada cakap kat dalam lecture video tu, abang-abang, kakak-kakak, adik-adik semua hafal. Hafal. Sebab kita tengok sini ada tulis research findings, tapi dia tak tulis survey. Tapi contoh research findings ni survey lah. Sebab dia refer kepada satu research. So terminology tu must be correct. Ada setengah semester they said, if student answer this question, dia tulis itu type of support, survey, give half mark. Macam in this case, dia tak indicate. So it's 1 mark, research findings. So terminologies ni kat sini ni kena hafal. Ni kena ingat. Sebab nanti you nak kena matchkan dia. When it comes to example pula, sekarang ni the question says that, okay, this is a type of support. So question kan, type of support. Okay, kat sini you dah baca tadi. Saya tengok ada 3 tapi jawapan kata ada 2 sahaja. So the other one is not lah. So if we were to refer back here ya, mana tadi? Ni, this question. So type of support tulis situ research findings. Example, pergi balik dekat passage tersebut. You copy from base ni sampai habis. It's a complete sentence ya, copy semua. Jangan separuh-separuh, jangan start daripada 2005 survey, tak nak. Copy exactly the same sampai habis. The next one is example. Ini tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Orang kata memang kalau ngantuk disurungkan bantal. Macam tu. Maksudnya dah ada perkataan for example. Dah tentu-tentulah example. Betul tak? So type of support example, then copy the sentence until the end. Okay? Itu example dia. Ini memang orang kata dia nak kasih awak ni markah percuma je. The word example is in the sentence. Confirm. Remember just now I told you, I said I can only saya nampak macam ada 3. I thought I saw there are 3 type of supports in there. Tapi sebenarnya ada 2 sahaja. So the first one, this one, survey ni is actually research findings. The second one is for example ni. Okay. The one yang saya nampak tu yang ketiga ni. In addition, when reading on screens, people seem less inclined to engage in what psychologists call metacognitive learning regulation. So, I nampak ini pun is a form of minor supporting detail ataupun type of supporting details. Tapi then I realise it's not actually expert's opinion. Dia bukan expert opinion sebab dia lebih kepada maybe rujukan sumber kedua. Okay, rujukan sumber kedua. It's not actually type of support details lah, because it's still in general. Alright? Okay. I thought that this is because I've not read carefully. Tapi in the first two ni memang saya confirm betul-betul lah. Okay. Alright. So you also do the same thing jugalah. Identify the right one. Okay. And I think ada soalan yang lebih kurang bersangkut paut. Ini juga question number 7 ni pun sama juga. This time around dia kasih contoh dia. And then which paragraph lagi was taken. Tapi they ask you to write the type of support. And type of support here, refer lah balik kat saya punya notes. Yang ni type of support untuk minor. Ini type of support untuk major. Kena tahu. So kat sini nak kena tulis lah type of support. Contohnya in a viral YouTube video, blah blah blah, 1 year sweeps, shuffling group account, the following scenes she appears to pinch, swipe, blah blah blah. Ini falls under what? So if we were to refer to the answer given here, observation. Why observation? Mana dia tadi? Why observation? Because here in a viral YouTube, we observe, we watch kan? Viral YouTube tu. So in the following scene she appears, we watch again, we observe. So that is why this is observation. Okay? Observe means you see, you look at, and then you come out with your own conclusion. Next is example. Okay? Kelabut pula. Okay, although e-readers such as blah 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 habis. Then you touch an example. Mr. E, kenapa example? Dia tak ada tulis pun perkataan for example. Remember, the word such as pun ialah example. Betul tak? The word such as pun example juga. Kan? Instead of saying for example, kita replace dengan such as. Nampak? So this is also your clue. Kalau saya dah nampak such as ni, confirm saya terus tulis example je kat sini. Confirm that is the answer. So question number 6 and 7 dia memang bersangkut paut lah. Okay? Question number 8, I don't want to talk about true and false. Alah, senang lah. True and false ni, kalau dia salah, true kalau 100% the same. Maksud sama. Ayat mungkin berbeza. Maksud sama. True. False. Ayat berbeza. Maksud pun berbeza. Dan false. Walaupun you cakap, tapi mesti dia punya berbeza tu around 0.1% je. Even if it is by that difference, 0.1%. Confirm is false. Yeah? Because true has to be 100% true. Sama. Alright. Question number 9. Do you think paper text give a better reading experience compared to screen text? Provide 3 reasons to support your answer. Ini tuan-tuan, adik kakak, is opinion-based question. Tapi although it is an opinion-based question, bukanlah you tulis you punya reason suka hati you. You must also refer to the passage. Jawapan can be opinionated. Reasons to support your answer must refer to the passage. Ini an easy score, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. You can score 4 marks. Ya? Ini tak ada nak kena ingat apa-apa dah yang kita belajar. Ini just like a normal question je. Open-ended question, opinion-based. Do you think? Jawab dulu soalan. Do you think paper text give a better reading experience? Jawab dulu soalan tu. Yes, I think. No, I don't think so. Jawab dulu. Why? Give 3 reasons. Question number 10. Okay, type of reasoning. Baru minggu ni kita jawab, kita bawa buat kita ada inductive reasoning, deductive. I have explained, please watch the lecture video about inductive reasoning, deductive reasoning. If you have watched the video, tapi I just uploaded it yesterday lah. Was it yesterday? Yesterday ke pagi tadi? I tak ingat. Alright, so tak apa, take your time. Take your time to read and try to understand. There are two types of reasoning saja, inductive or deductive. Ni kat atas dah tulis dah. Bacalah dia punya ni. Okay, kalau di inductive bubuh I, kalau di deductive bubuh D. Macam mana nak tahu, kena refer Now, explanation of type of reasoning. Okay, this part you can refer to the answer key and you tengok macam manalah dijawab. Okay. Yes, paper text give a better reading experience. Sorry, not this one. Type of reasoning, deductive, explanation. Okay, the first. Okay, you kena explanation ni nanti, you must also listen to my explanation on the lecture video. How do we consider that that is deductive reasoning? Or how do we consider that that as inductive reasoning? This dia very technical. Ini you kena betul-betul faham. Tapi not to worry. After today, nanti next week, the following week, kita ada seminggu lagi, lepas tu the following week, lepas tu kita berjumpa balik. Masa tu you can still ask questions. And I will try to find perhaps if I can find any other materials that can help you to understand better about deductive and inductive reasoning, I will share in the WhatsApp group. Okay? But for now, you can just refer to my reading passage. My lecture videos. Sama juga. Selalunya soalannya akan keluar dua je lah. Okay. And then kita ada underlying assumption. Now, underlying assumption belum lagi cover lah. InsyaAllah by next week. As I have mentioned to you before, I cannot cover or I cannot be covering all topics at once, because we have to follow. There are regulations that we have to here in which we have to update topics weekly, okay, not at once, so this one will be discussed nanti insyaAllah. Bila dah discuss ni baru faham lah kot, kita akan buat nanti minggu hadapan insyaAllah. But you can always refer to the passage, to the answer key. Okay, I'm done. Any question? How many questions we have to answer in the paper? Well, if you were to refer to the sample, there are 11 questions. 11 main questions. That means bawah dia tu ada juga sub questions, Okay, Alia? How about the rest of you? Any question? Just for confirmation, yes, Amma. What's your what to be confirmed about? Lama nak tunggu Amma Oh, not for now. Oh, Amirul pula jawab not for now. Amma mungkin tengah type lagi. Nervous tunggu Amma nak type. Apalah soalan dia? Ke setakat tu saja, just for confirmation. What about the rest of you? So far so good, Actually, compared to normal reading comprehension passage, this one, ELC 501, is very technical. Technical means that, you really need to understand few things before you are able to answer the questions. Kalau yang open-ended question yang tadi tu, your opinion tu je. And antara yang lain yang senang, true and false, perhaps. But the rest are very technical. Kalau you tahu, you know how to answer. If you don't know, gone case. But even if you don't know pun, you nak tikam pun, I've already taught you how to tikam correctly. Not simply tikam pun. At least adalah you stand a chance of getting some correct. Contohnya, So, understanding the technique to answer the question or the question paper or the test is very important. Today's punya explanation ni, insyaAllah, I will try to upload on YouTube. And then you can always refer to it lah. Okay? Alright, Amma? Just for confirmation, apa tu Amma? Tak ada? Oh, test. Oh, lama Amma tulis. Okay, tak apa. 7 June. Forum discussion on the 21st June. Article, yes, very true. Refer to my seminar schedule tu. Betul lah tu Amma, betul lah. 7 June is the test. from this. But let's see there are changes at the very last minute, then I will inform you. Tentatively, this is basically what I have planned. Okay, we are left with 2 seminars, 4 and 5. I will be carrying out tests on seminar number 4. Seminar number 5, you'll be doing your presentation. Yeah. So no question. I guess everyone is good to go, inshallah. So since this is our not the final meeting, but our last seminar before Raya lah. Right after Raya, we'll be meeting again. So I would like to wish all of you, number one, saya doakan supaya semua diberi rezeki untuk apa ni, menghabiskan less than 10 days of Ramadan ni, the remaining 10 days of Ramadan ni, and semoga kita semua dapat rezeki untuk bertemu malam Lailatul Qadar. Pray a lot, ask guidance from Allah so that Allah can give you whatever that you wish for, and doakan banyak-banyak supaya dipermudahkan urusan you dunia dan akhirat, insyaAllah. Okay. Also, I would like to wish you selamat juga berbuka. It's not too late for me to wish you selamat menyambut bulan Ramadan, ya, because we're still in the Ramadan season. Selamat berbuka, kejap lagi nak berbuka. And also selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri, ya. In advance, we are left with less than 10 days. Bolehlah kot dah nak ucapkan selamat Hari Raya. If you don't get the chance to go back and see your parents, tak apa, itu dugaan. Kita ada Google Meet macam ni. Bolehlah Google Meet dengan parents in the kampung. Okay, sebab kita punya pergerakan antara negeri pun tak dibenarkan, ya. So please don't go and bergerak-gerak sana sini, nak pergi rumah kawan on the first day. My advice is, saya selalu cakap dengan diri saya macam ini, jangan tanya, don't ask, boleh ke pergi rumah you on the first day ni. Jangan tanya. Bila you tanya, you akan buat tuan rumah tu rasa bersalah. So what you do is, you don't ask unless you got invited. If you got invited, then you go. Itu pun kalau you nak pergi. Kalau you tak nak pergi, you can always tell the tuan rumah, I'm so sorry. Sebab if you turn down an invitation, orang tu tak sakit hati as compared to you sendiri yang tanya dan orang tu tak nak rasa bersalah, terpaksa nak jemput you datang. Padahal dia tak reda pun, tak rela pun, sebab dia takut anak dia kena ke. So don't force this thing, ya. Just be with your family. So selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri, maaf zahir dan batin. InsyaAllah we'll meet again, and the next time that we meet, it will be for your test. So just focus on doing exercises, do all the exercises. If you have question, ask me in the WhatsApp group. Tanya dalam WhatsApp group, jangan personal message, ask in the WhatsApp group, so that once I give you the answer, everyone will get the same answer, yeah. Alright, so I guess that is all. Thank you so much for joining for today. Alright, thank you so much for your time. Nanti insyaAllah kita jumpa on the 7th of June. InsyaAllah kita jumpa. Spend your raya time with your families and all lah. Okay, so that is all for today. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum. You can now leave this chat room, yeah, if you want to, because there'll be another group joining at 4 nanti pula. Alright. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum.